Good morning, Mariners Church, and anybody else that's watching. Today I'm going to give you another watercolor illustration of a great point that I hope we will all capture. This isn't my best painting. I'm not trying to make my best painting, and I'm having fun just using the painting to illustrate a great principle and a point. Well, as you look at the painting, you see that there is a boat on some water that's being created, and it looks calm. It looks like beautiful color water, nice clear sky. And sometimes our lives are like that. We have moments where nothing's going on, and we just think things are wonderful, um, and we get complacent, don't we? And we get forgetful of all the blessings that we have in our lives. And we think, oh, it's always going to be this way and nothing's going to happen. Well, as we've seen, stuff happens, right? Back in November, I shared a message with our church called The Lord is Near. And I started with this story out of the book of Matthew. Jesus got into the boat and started across the lake with the disciples, and suddenly a fierce storm struck the lake, with waves breaking into the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. And the disciples went and woke him up, shouting, "Lord, save us, we're going to drown." And Jesus responded, "Why are you afraid? You have so little faith." Then he got up and rebuked the wind and waves, and suddenly there was a great calm. The disciples were amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked. "Even the winds and waves obey him." Well, here's calm in our lives, and we're in that boat, and the boat is our experience in life, and sometimes it's calm. And so here they're in this boat, and the storms come up, and they are just all of a sudden just filled with desperation. Oh, what are we going to do? And Jesus is there sleeping, and as I said that November, they woke him up so Jesus could worry with them because they're thinking, we're gonna die. And the storm clouds come and it gets crazy and the waves start crashing, and we think, what is going to happen? How are we going to survive? And we do get filled with fear. And for those of us that are believers, sometimes we feel guilty about that, but let's just acknowledge the reality that we're human, and the waves crashing and the clouds coming do cause us to have great concern. And these are, as we keep hearing, unprecedented times. This is something so incredible happening, and it's wild. But I want us to remember that there is somebody in the boat with us. God is in our boat. The Lord is near. He is with us. And I want us to take great comfort in that reality that God is so very present in whatever our circumstance. Whether it's facing job loss or impending sickness, or you know what? This isn't going to be the only trial and struggle that we have in our lives. This is going to pass, and most of us may look back on this as that time when that happened. But you know what? Struggles will always happen in our lives, and it's great to remind us that God is in our boat. He is watching over us, and He's calling us not to find strength in ourselves. He's calling us and to see who He is for us and with us in our lives. I'm wrapping up the painting, as you can see, adding accents and wave crashes, and Jesus is there in the boat with us, and I hope you find encouragement with that today. Our worship team this weekend is going to do a song called "In Control," and I'd like to share the chorus with you because it's so beautiful. I lift my hands to heaven, hear my heart surrendered. I tell my soul again, you are Lord of all. And though the seas are raging, you will speak and tame them. In you I find my rest, you are in control. In you I find my rest, you are in control. God bless all of you today. Remember, God is in your boat. He's taking care of you. He loves you so very much.